Hello guys, Kavius. Welcome back to View Moto channel. In this video, we are going to create our part 4 of our programming tutorial using vue.js 3 Quasar framework. And now we're going to integrate our backend server. We're going to use CodeIgniter 4 and Xampp Apache plus MariaDB plus PHP plus per server. So the first step that we're going to do is that we are going to download this application because we are going to need in our blogging website. We are going to store our data in this server. So this application is actually open source and easy to install in your machine. So let's download the application. Click here for other versions. Guys, Kabuse, if you are using Windows OS, just download one of these versions. So I recommend you to use 8.1.10, the latest version. So you can also download this 7.4.30 version if you want. They are all working, and with the Linux as well. And then since I am using Mac OS, I am going to download the latest version. This one, 8.6, 8.1.6. So I'm going to download 64-bit. Yeah. Just wait for it because it takes time to download this one depending on your internet connection. Now I already finished downloading the application. I'm going to install it in my machine. Then guys, Kabuse, if you are using Windows or Linux, just follow the installation procedure. So I'm going to install it. Double click, and then I'm going to uh, put my password. And then the installation setup should be pop up or show. So as you can see, the setup is showing. Now let's click this next, next, and then learn more about Bitnami for some. It's up to you guys, Kabuse, if you want to check this checkbox. For me, I'm going to uncheck it. Next, next. Just wait for a moment because this installation really takes time. So just take a cup of coffee and then while waiting for this installation. In a couple of minutes, the installation has been done. So click finish. To open the Xampp Apache server in your browser, just open a new tab, then type in your search engine local host backslash php myadmin. So this is the UI of our Xampp Apache server. We are going to create our database here, but we are not going to do that. The database will show here. We are going to create our database by CodeIgniter for framework. So in order to create our backend application, we need to install the Composer software to be able to create our standalone Restful API application. Open a new tab, then type get composer.org, and then press enter. As you can see, we have already opened the Composer website. In order to install this software, just click getting started. And if you are using Windows OS, just click using the installer. And then download the Composer setup.exe. After you downloaded this program, just follow the installation procedure. After you installed it, you can now proceed in creating the CodeIgniter for framework project. So That's it for Windows. Now, if since I'm using a Mac OS, I am going to open first my VS Code terminal, and then open the folder that we have created before, the Viewmoto. Click Viewmoto and then open. As you can see, the Viewmoto folder that we have created before, it appeared here. And then this is the project that we have created before, the Vue 3 and the Quasar framework. Now we are going to create our RESTful API CodeIgniter 4 framework here. Actually, most of companies today are using this RESTful API. RESTful API is an architectural style for an application program interface that uses HTTP requests to access and use data. RESTful, or REST, stands for Representational State Transfer, and was actually created by computer scientist Roy Fielding. And the API stands for Application Programming Interface, that conforms to the constraints of REST architectural style and allows for interaction with REST web services. So, um, for the Mac OS installation, just type in your terminal brew install PHP. Guys, Caboose, just wait for a moment because this installation really takes time. I have fast forwarded the video so that we can already create our RESTful API application. As you can see in our terminal, the installation has been done. Now, the next step that we are going to do is that we are going to go back to Composer website and then click the download, and then highlights these lines of codes, and then copy it, and then paste it into your VS Code terminal. Paste it and then press enter. Wait for a minute because it is downloading the composer. Yeah, just wait for like seconds. Yeah, we have already downloaded the composer, and then we go back to composer website and copy this code, this command. I mean, um, copy and then paste it in the terminal, the center, and then it's required to put your password. So I'm going to put my password. Now the command has been executed. Open a new tab and then type code igniter 4, because we are going to create our RESTful API CodeIgniter for application folder or project, and then click installation and then composer installation. Guys, Cavues, if you want to learn more regarding this framework, just read the content, because I'm just going to show you in this video the basic um, CodeIgniter for framework features, like how to migrate a database into the Apache server, and then how to seed a data in the database. Seeding is that you are going to create a dummy data into your database tables. And then I will show you how to create a controller in the model. So let's proceed with the installation or the creation of our RESTful API application folder. Click installation, and then as you can see, this command, just copy it. Let's clear our terminal, just type clear, and let's paste the command in our terminal. As you can see, the command says composer create dash project or hyphen project CodeIgniter backslash app starter project root. This last word, it means that the name of your folder. Let's name it Restful API, and then press enter. Yeah. Our project folder has been created. As you can see, the Restful API has been showed here. So let's get into this folder. Just change our directory, cd RESTful API. Our directory is already in the RESTful API. And then let's run the server by typing the command php spark serve. Let's copy this link because our application is running on this link. Open a browser and then new tab, paste it here, and then bang! Welcome to CodeIgniter 4.2.7. This is the user interface of our RESTful API application. But we will not going to use this user interface because we will just create an API for the communication of our front end application, which is the um, Vue.3 and Quasar framework. So now, as you can see, we have already finished setting up our Apache server and the RESTful API application using CodeIgniter 4 framework. In the next video, I am going to show you how to migrate database and the table, and seeding. Actually, seeding is that you are going to populate the database table with the dummy data, and then how to create a controller and the model, and how to set up an ENB, and how to connect to the database. Once we have connected with the database, we are going to create our first API, which is the login. That will be our part 5 in the next video that we are going to upload soon. Thank you for watching, guys, Kavyus. And don't forget to like and subscribe our channel so that you will be notified for the next videos that we are going to upload. Thank you very much. Have a great day.